5 tips to study when you're least motivated. This is one question we get from many students. They say that we are not having motivation to study, and how do I start? I have a starting problem. How do I study? So in this video, I will be telling you the 5 tips to motivate you to study when you're least motivated. Before we get into it, subscribe to Excel Academy to do well in your company secretary course, and also share it with your friends. The first tip is study for super short sessions. So what does it mean? Yes, when you're least motivated, you don't even want to open the book because you feel that it is a strain on your brain, and then you have to sit for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and you never start. But then when you're least motivated, what you can do is that just study for a very short period, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Even you can just study for 3 minutes. You may feel it is funny, and how is it even useful? It is useful and it definitely works. So when you start studying, maybe you fall in love with the subject, maybe you're understanding something, maybe you're getting to know what is there. So it's okay. You start studying that I'm going to study only for 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes I'm going to take 20 minutes break. Or you can even say I'm going to study only for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes I'll take 10 minutes break. Or you can even start with something as little as just 3 minutes. Keep a timer and study for 3 minutes. It may sound really funny, but then it really works. So that is why the first tip is, when you're least motivated and you are not able to study, you are having the starting problem, that time you can even study for something as little as 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That will set the ball rolling. The second tip is, when you're least motivated to study, reward yourself after a certain study session. You can say that if I study for 1 hour today or 2 hours today, I will go for a movie, or I will go with friends, or whatever it is, I will go out to eat. Just reward yourself and make sure that you do it. So when you study for half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, and then you reward yourself, you will feel good about yourself. You will feel that you have achieved something, though it might be something very small, and that will help you to study further. So when you're just not able to start to study, just promise yourself that I'm going to study this much and reward yourself. That will get you motivated and you will continue to study. The third tip to study when you're least motivated is that you start with the smallest or the easiest chapter. So for example, in the entire book you have 20 chapters. I am sure there is 1 or 2 chapters which is very small. In our CS, whether it is foundation, executive or professional, there are some chapters in some subjects which is as less as 3 pages or 5 pages. So start with that. So when you're least motivated, you feel that you have a mountain ahead of you and you cannot study. So that is natural if you feel like that. But then what you can do is that start with the smallest or the easiest chapter, finish that. You will feel confident. Yes, I finished 1 chapter, I understood this chapter, and that will give you the motivation to study the other chapters. So next time you're least motivated, start with the easiest or the smallest chapter. That will make you feel good, and you know that you can understand the subject and you can do well in the exams. The fourth tip for you to study when you're least motivated is basically you can Google it. That means most of the students say that the ICSI study material is very big, it is very boring, I can't understand, and you don't get motivation to study, and you're just pushing it and you're just wasting time. The number of days are going, days is becoming weeks, weeks is becoming months, and you're not studying. So when you're least motivated, what I would give you the tip is that just instead of the book, don't even touch the book, don't touch the study material, just Google it. The same concept you search in Google, you search in YouTube. In fact, you can search so many concepts which is there in our channel on YouTube. Yes, you might not get the full in-depth knowledge as which is there in the book, but then at least you will start, because in this video we are studying what to do when you are least motivated. So when you search something on Google and get some information, you get to know a little bit about that concept. Same thing on YouTube, you may get a little bit more detail in the YouTube channels, and that time you will get the confidence that okay, this is something I can understand. Then you go to the book and then you can study that. So next time you're least motivated, don't worry about the book, start with Google or YouTube, then you can go for the book, and I'm sure you can understand. The last tip in this video, what to do when you're least motivated to study, is that actually just to believe in yourself. Yes, this makes wonders. When you're least motivated, it is obvious that you feel you cannot understand, or you cannot do this, or this subject is too difficult, or I understood one subject but this subject is very, very hard. It is fine if you're feeling like that. But then if you believe in yourself that you can do it, even when you're least motivated, you can start. Believe in yourself and assure yourself that yes, I can understand this, I can do this. So even when you're least motivated to even open the book or study, this will definitely start the process for you to start studying. And yes, there is a huge mountain which you have to climb. There is a huge number of pages, lot of subjects, lot of concepts, but please remember, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So that was the video, how to study when you're least motivated. I hope this video was helpful. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up icon and also leave us a comment. We will be happy to reply. Till then, for more videos, subscribe to Excel Academy and watch the videos which is coming on your screen.